guys, I thought it would be fun to talk about how the Democratic Party is eating itself this week. So we'll focus on three people. The first one up is Bette Midler, which is really disappointing because she's one of my favorite actresses and she's in one of my all-time favorite movies called Big Business, and it has Lily Tomlin in it, and I love it. But she tweeted in response to Melania Trump's speech at the RNC. If you didn't see her speech, it was brilliant. I thought it was really inspiring, and I thought she knocked it out of the park. I guess Bette Midler didn't think the same way, or I don't actually know if she listened to the content of the speech because she didn't talk about that. She just sort of tried to assassinate the way that she talked and her character. So Bette Midler tweeted this: "Oh God, she still can't speak English." Okay. So somebody like Bette Midler, one of their biggest criticisms of Donald Trump is that he's anti-immigrant and that he's racist and all of this. Well, Melania Trump is from Slovenia. She immigrated here when she was 26. Oh, and she knows 5 languages. This attitude is one of the main reasons I walked away from the Democratic Party, because they are so hypocritical in their criticisms of other people. Not to mention, when they do try to come after someone, they never go after the content of what you're saying or the content of what you've done. They automatically go after and try to assassinate your character, and that's because the party is so far gone at this point, they actually have no argument. So they can't actually argue what you're saying and rebut what you're saying. They just have to go after you as a person. To give Bette Midler credit, she actually did apologize. She got railed pretty hard online for this. She did apologize, but I will say the tweet is still up as of now, and she's still just going off about the RNC. So if you want a little bit of entertainment, head over to Bette Midler's Twitter account. It's pretty interesting. The next person I want to talk about is Don Lemon. Just watch the clip and then we'll talk.
I do think that what you said, what's happening in Kenosha, is a Rorschach test for the entire country. And I think this is a blind spot for Democrats. I think Democrats are ignoring this problem or hoping that it will go away. And it's not going to go away. And so, unless someone comes up with a solution over the next 73 days or 70, however many days.
68 days.
68 days. So it's not going to, the problem is not going to be fixed by then. But what they can do, and I think maybe Joe Biden may be afraid to do it. I'm not sure. Maybe he won't. Maybe he is. He's got to address it. He's got to come out and talk about it. He's got to do a speech like Barack Obama did about race. He's got to come out and tell people that he is going to deal with the issue of police reform in this country, and that what's happening now is happening under Donald Trump's watch, and on Donald Trump's watch. And when he is the president, Kamala Harris is the vice president, then they will take care of this problem. But guess what? The rioting has to stop. Chris, as you know and I know, it's showing up in the polling. Mm-hmm. It's showing up in focus groups. It is the only thing right now that is sticking. And
well, if you didn't know Don Lemon's true intentions, he just handed it to you on a silver platter. Okay, Don Lemon, now we need them to condemn the riots because of the polls, but not because of the 30-plus people that lost their lives, not because of the millions and millions and millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of property damage after we've already been hit by a economically devastating pandemic, not because of the law-abiding citizens who are getting verbally and physically assaulted by not doing anything, just innocently existing in the cities they live in. None of that matters. None of that requires these politicians to finally condemn it. It's the polls. That's what's important. Also, let's talk about the people that have lost their lives again because of these riots. And Don Lemon didn't say anything when all this was happening. Don Lemon, we're going to take out the list again. Don Lemon didn't say anything when Sequoia Turner, 8-year-old little girl, was shot and killed by a demonstrator. He didn't say anything when David Dorn, 77-year-old retired St. Louis police officer, was shot and killed by a demonstrator. Didn't say anything when Chris Beatty, 38, who was helping 2 women who were being mugged, shot and killed by a demonstrator. Nothing about Italia, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Italia Kelly, 22, shot about leaving a protester by what we presume is a demonstrator. That person is still at large. He didn't say anything then, didn't say anything when Horace Lorenzo Anderson, 19, was shot and killed in the Chaz zone in Seattle by a demonstrator. By the way, his person hasn't been caught either. Don Lemon didn't say anything then. Don Lemon also didn't say anything when Antonio Mays Jr., 16 years old, shot and killed by a Seattle demonstrator in the Chaz zone. Didn't say anything then. But now that the polls are affected, now we need to start condemning and talking about the riots. Thank you, Don. Okay, and our next person up is, I guess, the Hall of Famer at this point, Nancy Pelosi. Let's listen to what she has to say.
Since you asked about that, I myself, just don't tell anybody I told you this, especially don't tell Joe Biden. I don't think that there should be any debates. I do not think that the President of the United States has comported himself in a way that anybody should, and that has any association with truth, evidence, data, and facts. I wouldn't legitimize a conversation with him, nor a debate in terms of the presidency of the United States.
So Nancy Pelosi doesn't want a debate to happen because Trump is so wrong, but wouldn't that be all the more reason to have a debate as to expose his bad ideas and evil intentions through your better ideas? Or is it because you have no ideas and you will get killed in a debate? Nancy Pelosi thinks we're all stupid, but we see right through you, Nancy. That's everything I have. Let me know what you think about these videos. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.